Divine Masculine, parishioners and visitors. Welcome to my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. I'm here to do the what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. Excuse me. I do start all my cards out upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I pre-shuffle, lay some cards out just to see what's going on with you. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single divine masculine. Give no feedbacks. Info for private readings will be below the video. Okay, so divine masculine. I don't know if everybody watched Divine Feminine's video, but I got these oracle cards from Sister Angie Peterson. Thank you, Angie, for the oracle cards, but I pulled some for Divine Feminine. So these are your oracle cards for the next 7 days, okay? You got tree people. You got lower world. Oh, tree people, I'm sorry, is sustenance is what that means if y'all probably can't see that at the bottom. Lower world is the past. And the lodge is counsel. Those are the three that you got. When I looked these cards up, tree people was talking about you need to be like aware of, it really said be a tree hugger. Honestly, that's what that shit said. It said you need to go outside and hug some trees and talk to them and listen to them and shit. But it also said like you need to step out like your comfort zone. I personally took this as like getting advice. What I heard getting advice or like getting some type of insight or some type of different teaching is what I'm getting from tree people. Because, you know, tree people have been around for a long time. You know, when you cut open the tree, it has all the rings. It can tell you that's how you tell how old a tree is, from the rings on the inside. I feel like you're getting like advice from somebody, but from people that have like a non-biased opinion. They don't have a opinion about it either way or another way. I feel like you are kind of stepping outside your box. You know what I'm saying? Like you becoming like it's like a hippie card. Almost like, you know what I'm saying? You grasping some type of spirituality with tree people. Then you got lower world. Your past. This is about you reaching deep down inside yourself and figuring out why the fuck you the way you are, G. Like why you do some of the shit that you do, all type of shit. It's like we dare you to walk into this cave type thing, the lower world, the past. I feel like honestly for you stay in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to come out and shit. It's time for you to come out with this lower world, which is why I think you start fucking with the tree people and shit. You know what I mean? Because it's almost like there's nothing down here in the lower world. It's almost like the people I've been fucking with in my past, right? They ain't really been doing shit. Let's see what these tree people about. The lodge came out, which is council. This was about not being ashamed of who you are, joining the communities and social groups and all the shit that you want to be a part of. It says lodge. It remind me of a sweat lodge. So it makes sense that you would like get some counsel from some fucking tree people and shit, right? Some people who have more, this is like gray haired people to me. This will be, you know how they say like, well, maybe you don't, but in the Bible, like your silver hair is like your crown is what it says in the Bible. So I feel like these are people older than you that are maybe pointing out some things to you, divine masculine, or you're reaching out to people who've been around, you know what I'm saying? Know a thing or two about a thing or two and shit. And they are confronting you about some things that you maybe didn't know about yourself, right? And then the sweat lodge. It's almost like you're releasing shit. The lodge, the council. You ain't really ashamed. This is just who you are, dude. As a person. Doesn't mean this is who you have to be, but right now this is who you are. You releasing that shit. So that's what's up. Something gotta go, basically. Okay? And then you can do whatever fucking this damn lodge shit. Anyway, divine masculine, I asked what energy you're gonna be in for the next 7 days, right? You got the 7 of Cups with the gift. You got the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups. Right? The Journey card. Oops, sorry. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Journey card, Lady Gaga. 6 of Wands came out with Tatiana, which is Blondie. Not in real life, y'all. For those that are just joining, Blondie's not really Tatiana, but my cards have different names. Okay, so that's who that is. She has vulture on her shirt. Need I fucking say more? Okay. Lover's card came out with the Queen of Swords. And that got clarified with marriage, mature woman, and Freddie Mercury, which is Queen. Off top, divine masculine, you could be a Gemini, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, I see fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces out here. Divine masculine. For those that know like tarot, you can already tell there's a third party popping off. When Tatiana pop out, the lovers, you got two queens, then you got marriage and the mature woman. It's some shit popping off in your energy for the next 7 days, okay? First of all, I feel like you done made up your mind, 6 of Wands, that Tatiana is just another one of the, what is that song with Trey Songz? Is it bitches in the drinks, models in the drinks? Whatever that shit is called. That's what I heard when I pulled this shit. Like I only came for the models in the drinks is what I heard. You have finally realized that Tatiana's just like one of them type chicks. You see all them broads in the back of the 6 of Wands? She kind of falls in line with them. You know what I mean? I feel like you finally leaving Tatiana for some of y'all, divine masculine. This will not resonate with everybody. But some divine masculines are dipping out on Tatiana. I feel like they have sold their royal oats, right? King Joffrey's son has sold his royal oats and shit. And I feel like divine masculine, the energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days, you decided, you made a choice between Tatiana and your divine feminine. That's what this shit is about. This ain't about shit else. So I don't know if somebody convinced you, these fucking tree people and shit, they convinced you to, you know what I'm saying, with your lower world, your past, like, hey, buddy, you can't have your cake and eat it too, G. So you better figure out which one you want to have, right? Go in the sweat lodge, right? Something got to fucking come out them old pores. It's either Tatiana or divine feminine, right? Divine masculine went into, you're going into this sweat lodge, which I just feel like is pressure. I hear like a pressure cooker with this steam coming out top of this lodge, like a, you know what I'm saying, or a little lobster screaming or some shit. I don't know what that sound is, but there's something that's like hitting the boiling point. What are those, I guess it is a pressure cooker that have the little thermometer on it when you cook food and shit, and it's got the little, and it goes like a tea kettle and shit is what I'm hearing. It's almost down to that. Somebody or someone or something has forced you, divine masculine, to make that move right now, right? At first, I thought you were offering to a queen with this Knight of Cups and this Queen of Cups. And I was like, what the fuck, right? Because we have the Lovers and the Queen of Swords up here. And she had that was with the marriage and the mature woman. So at first, I was like, oh, hell no. First, just the Knight of Cups came out. And I was like, okay, I don't really want to see no fucking knight out here in your energy. So I had to clarify. Then the Queen came out. So I'm like, oh, are you taking your cup to another bitch? Right? And still trying to take your shit to divine feminine. Divine feminine, you could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, for sure, okay? Trying to take, you don't have to be, but you could be. Trying to take your cup to another bitch, right, is what I thought. But really, if you really look at this when I saw it, he actually took the cup back from the bitch. You know what I'm saying? They ain't holding the same cup. Like, it's almost like he was going to give it to her, but he decided not to. Divine masculine, you decided not to give your cup to Tatiana. I feel like this is Lady Gaga. This is Tatiana too, a karmic here. A parishioner or a visitor, excuse me, right? A parishioner or a visitor, right? It's not a nun. You decided to leave this person behind. Journey card, take your cup and keep it moving. I feel like this Knight of Cups is leaving this Queen of Cups for some reason. So there could be a water sign leaving another water sign. Divine masculine, you could be a water sign, leaving a water sign is what I'm saying. Because that Knight of Cups is also leaving Tatiana with the 6 of Wands. You know what I'm saying? Like the 6 of Wands is leaving Tatiana. The Knight of Cups is leaving Lady Gaga, and the Queen of Cups taking this cup. You know what I mean? You wouldn't take this to Tatiana with the lovers out here with the Queen of Swords on it. No, you would take your cup back from Tatiana and Lady Gaga and take that shit over to Freddie Mercury, Queen, right? I mean, it all makes sense. So somebody getting cut the fuck out, divine masculine. Basically, you can't put 2 babies in one car seat. Basically, your ass done got pulled over. They're showing me like somebody, yeah, Britney Spears. They showed me somebody that was just riding with their baby in their lap way too long. And the police were like, beep, like finally like, look, motherfucker, we done seen you. We know you just running down the street. But you can't keep riding with your baby in your lap. Somebody making you get a car seat for that baby, that their baby, divine masculine. You can't keep being reckless. You can't do both. You know what I'm saying? So now you have to choose one. 6 million ways to die. Choose one. Yeah, that's what I heard. Somebody getting cut the fuck out. This is another wave, divine masculine. An air sign could be getting chosen over a water sign right now. But yeah, you going to take your cup to the queen. Basically, that's the energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days. So it look like you actually are making some moves. Your energy is actually in action and shit. You no longer fucking confused and shit. This Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and 7 of Cups would be, what, 9 of Cups? So you figured out what it is that you really want. And that's why you are leaving all the Tatianas, Lady Gagas and shit and all the other bitches backstage and going to Queen. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Mercury, this Queen of Swords here. Again, you do not have to be an air sign, but if you're not an air sign, this divine masculine is just hella serious about who the fuck he's chosen. Disclaimer for divine feminine. I ain't saying you gonna get with this motherfucker. I ain't saying you gotta take this motherfucker back. Okay? This divine masculine's energy. It took him this long to muster up his courage, right? Like the fucking lion in the fucking Wizard of Oz and shit. It took him that long. So, I mean, it's almost like you gotta clap for the motherfucker for finally getting this shit. He may be a day late and a dollar short, like we always say and shit. But, I mean, divine masculine, you may be a day late and dollar short. Not with every single divine feminine, but some. There may be an air sign that may decide she actually don't want to fuck with you. I don't fuck with you, right? That might be in your energy for the next 7 days. There could just be a Gemini cutting your ass out, divine masculine, on some real shit. Like, it's either that or an air sign. And that could be possible, too, after you mustered up the courage to fucking leave Tatiana and Lady Gaga and shit and finally take your damn cut back, which I think is like your pride, you know what I'm saying? Your dignity and all the other shit, right? Your balls, right? Take all that shit back, right? And finally approach divine feminine. But some of y'all gonna be too late, G. Some of you are gonna be too late. You went to the sweat lodge too late, G. I mean, you should have been listening to the tree people. I feel like these tree people, divine masculine, like I said, tree people have been around for a while. The rings tell you their age. So I feel like these aren't people that you just came upon. I really don't. I feel like these are people that have been in your life that you know, that have already told you what to do in certain situations in your life, not just with divine feminine, but life period. But these are people you always disregarded. You know how like you always see like kids and they're like, Grandma, you don't understand. It's not the same like how it was back then. And Grandma's like, motherfucker, it's exactly the fucking same. If anything, you dumbasses got fucking dumber, right? That type shit, right? They don't really understand. Like kids know everything. And that's almost what this lower world, the past is. You already knew all this divine masculine, but you just now deciding to go into the lodge, the sweat lodge, and sweat it out. Some of y'all waited too long. I'm going to keep it so 100 with you. Some of y'all ain't going to get your divine feminine back. It's just like this. She decided to cut that damn twin flame shit the fuck out, right? She done moved on and shit because she wisened up on this shit. She realized she was queen. That's on some side note for the divine masculines who are finally got the gonads and shit to finally go and try to get divine feminine. Some of y'all are in for a defeat. I can't tell y'all how many of y'all, but some of y'all in for a defeat. Pretty much. I'm just letting you know. So that will be in your energy for the next 7 days. Crazy shit about it is if it's your divine counterpart, your divine feminine, you already know. You know what I'm saying? This wouldn't be new to you. You would just be going because you ready to just get this shit off your chest and see if what you feeling is true and did she really move on. And then you would be not surprised like, damn, that bitch really did move the fuck on. Shit. Okay, bitch. Well, damn. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't already kick Tatiana and all them to the curb. So how you come back from this defeat from dumping Tatiana and not getting your divine feminine back is totally up to you, my brother. Slide me some skin. Yeah, Joe. Right? Totally up to you, G. I mean, shit, you done made it this far. Like, now you got the courage and shit. So, I mean, fuck. Keep on moving. Don't stop like the hands of time. Tick tock, right? Let's see how you feel about yourself for the next 7 days. King of Cups. Yeah, you in love, motherfucker. It's a Queen of Cups out here, too. So it's a King and a Queen of Cups. So some of you divine masculines, honestly, will be offering to another water sign as well. And like I said, you could be cutting out an air sign, Tatiana or karmic. So it could go either way. You could either be going to get an air sign or trying to get a water sign back, or you could be getting cut out by air sign or cutting an air sign out. Divine masculine on some side shit, just on some GP shit. How you feel about yourself? Shit, you got grown man feelings now and shit. You wearing a pull up and not a pamper, G. I mean, shit. Honestly, this bigger. Well, no, I say that's pull up. This pull up. Because Emperor would be like, I don't wear drawers at all. I just let my meat swing in my in my fucking sweatpants. So, I mean, shit, you got on underwear. You got on underwear with the king. I won't even say this a pull-up. You got on underwear. You got on tanuns. Like, right, you do. 5 of Pentacles. But that's why I had originally said pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? You wearing big boy underwear, but you still piss on yourself sometimes. 5 of Pentacles with the King of Cups. You still kind of feel left out. They showed me a little boy pissing on himself in class. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the other kids are king of cups and shit, and they're potty trained. And for some reason, you put your big boy pants on. That's when you decide to piss. When you got the pull up on, you don't piss at all. You can hold that shit all day. You go to the bathroom. It's like you're more motivated when you got a crutch. But when it's you by yourself and shit, you kind of start to feel alone and shit. But you starting to realize that's what this journey is about. When you go in that sweat lodge, motherfucker, it's just you. We ain't going up in there to dehydrate with your ass. We'll be outside, right? We'll be outside. You're feeling a little lonely, divine masculine, for the next 7 days. You could be a water sign, earth sign. Plus, you know, you leaving motherfuckers too. So, like I said, you may not, that's why I said you come into grips that you may not get your divine feminine back. 6 of Cups came out with this King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. You are, if your divine feminine is a water sign, divine masculine, you are trying to return to her and you are worried, G. You know what I'm saying? That you might piss in your underwear and shit. That she may basically, AKA, not fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter how many years are behind it, 6 of Cups. But you're starting to value it now. But you're realizing how you feel about yourself. You didn't value it before. This is definitely, now I'm realizing that I love a combination. King of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles going back to the 6 of Cups. If you're a water sign, divine feminine, and your divine masculine is a water sign or possibly an air sign, that's when I'm getting really strong. This motherfucker worried that you may not take him back. Divine masculine, you probably are worried that a water sign or air sign will not. You didn't value this relationship. Now you do, right? On some side shit, GP. How you feel about yourself? I feel like you feeling lonely. I feel like you feel like, damn, I put all that fucking energy and shit, offer my cup to Tatiana's and shit. They ended up leaving me. I ended up leaving them, however this damn journey card goes. And it's like, damn, I'm kind of left by myself. Like, I feel like you're missing someone, divine masculine. You're starting to value relationships that have some history and some damn value in them, and you feel like you've lost them. You feel like you've lost things, but you are a king. You know what I mean? You are a king now, but it's like you don't know where you're going now. King of Cups with the 6 of Cups is 7 of Cups. You still kind of confused on like, okay, I'm cleaning out my closet. I cleaned everything out, like, but I don't have no money to buy no clothes, so God, why'd you make me clean out my closet? Now I'm bookie fucking naked out here in the fucking snow, right? Felicia, right? You trying to go knock on somebody's door, divine masculine. How you feel about yourself? You ready to kind of tuck your tail and go back and apologize to people? I feel like these are apologies. I feel like you even like your energy for the next 7 days back up to the top. You even are apologizing to some of these karmics and shit. You are. Some of them you are. That's why she like, wait, what? You're leaving? Like, wait, what about the $600? Like, she gonna go off on that ass. Yeah. That's how this Lady Gaga is. She's like surprised. Like, what the fuck do you mean you're fucking leaving? Like, I wasted my time. Tatiana's like, that's all right. I was fucking your best friend anyway, right? It's all this type shit going on. Some people gonna show you their true colors, divine masculine, just on some GP shit for the next 7 days. So that's why you got this 5 of Pentacles here, how you feel about yourself, because you're finding out how people really feel about you. You know what I'm saying? And the people that really did care about you, you left them out in the cold. So now you feel left out in the cold. Shit boomerang like a motherfucker, Eddie Murphy, didn't it? Damn. It sure did. Because at first she was like, don't worry, baby, we'll tear another piece off, make some earrings. Remember when that lady, she like, oh, look, a piece of rabbit came off of my coat, right? He was like, don't worry about it, baby. We'll tear another piece off, make some earrings. You thought you could just find divine feminine in a whole nother place. Like, don't worry about it. Shit. They got a plenty of fucking fish in the sea. This one of them type of things, divine masculine. And you realize that motherfuckers with sardines and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like they said, you are looking at a shark in a fish tank. I tell my sister that shit all the time. Exactly. A shark in a fish tank. Now he realizes that divine masculine, excuse me. And don't talk about me like I'm not here. Sorry, Julia Roberts from Still Magnolia. Sorry, Shelby. Divine masculine. I forgot what I was even going to say because they just showed me that shit to stop. They told me stop talking about you in third person. Like, the motherfucker's here now. Like, oh, my bad, dude. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me pull on the 5 of Pentacles. You could be a water sign, earth sign. I'm just so used to, like, I don't know, divine masculine. I'm sorry. I apologize. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. How you feel about yourself? Stressed out because you feel alone, G. You feel alone, divine masculine. But you know what? That's how, I mean, that's really this journey. Really. This twin flame journey. it's almost like, because now you know it's not about the union, like Divine Feminine knows. That's why up in your energy, you know it's a possibility that your Divine Feminine could tell you, get the fuck on, for you get spit the fuck on, right? You know it's a possibility now. That shit got you stressed out, that you could be left in the cold. It's almost like everybody slamming their seats taken, right? Everybody slamming their door in your face. Nobody wants you to sit next. That's what you are coming to grips with. I don't actually think you're scared of it now, because at first you were scared to face it. I don't feel like you're scared to face it, because you're a king of cups. It's almost like you've come to grips with it, but damn, you like Avril Lavigne. What's she saying? It's a damn cold night. That's what they're playing. Trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? I don't know who you are, but I'm right. Just real sad and shit. I love that. Shout out to Avril Lavigne. That's my bitch. I love Avril Lavigne. That's what I'm hearing. It's just a damn cold night trying to figure out this life and shit. Like, damn, I done got rid of all my hoes and shit. All that shit. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to get my real boo back. But you know what, Divine Master, how you feel about yourself? I feel like you don't give a fuck. King of Cups. I feel like you just like, it is what it is, G. I feel like you like, whatever, man. I'm tired of feeling like this here. I'm going to the sweat lodge, damn it. I'll be back. Feel like you just kind of had all you could stand sky, and you can't stand sky no more sky. Basically. One on the King of Cups. House, that's what I'm saying. It's about you. I mean, it usually always is Divine Masculine, but I feel like this is a good about you, though, with this house card and the King of Cups. It's almost like, okay, the only things that's going to make me stable is to, like, clear out. I'm cleaning out my closet, like I told you. Only thing that's going to make you feel better is to get rid of shit, right? So you can start bringing in new clothes and shit into your closet and putting new wine and new wine skins and shit. It is a stressful situation because you're so used to wearing, you know what I'm saying, them like your favorite wine skins and your favorite clothes. It's hard to get rid of shit that you used to, aka it's hard to get rid of just, you know what I'm saying, old habits, or not, well, yeah, old habits. I won't even necessarily say they all bad, but old habits and bad habits. You know what I'm saying? You used to fucking with Tatianas, but it ain't really got you nowhere. It never got you to this King of Cups. This whole journey got you to the King of Cups and got you stable. And then once the Tatiana started to leave and shit, you started to realize, got a better view of what the fuck was going on. I feel like this is honestly alleviating the pressure. You do feel alone and shit and out there. How you feel about yourself for the next 7 days. But I still feel like it's a weight off your shoulder. There's still 6 of Cups. So it's like, okay, I feel like you still got your mom. For some reason, I'm hearing I still got my mom, whatever that means. You got your, I mean, well, I know what it means, but some of y'all like really are like, okay, I got my mom. Like my mom is my ride or die. I heard that. Siblings, like some of y'all are going, tree people. That's probably why you said you got your mom. She's a tree people. Some of y'all's mom is like been around the world and right? Your mom has been around the world. There's people around you. I feel like you turned into family or just how you feel is like, I need to get your elders, dude. Your living elders, your living ancestors, your walking, breathing ancestors. That's why you are able to kind of put this burn down. You're leaning not on your own understanding, Divine Masculine. That's how you feel about yourself for the next 7 days. 1 on the 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, which is pretty cool, G. Might I add. Adjudication card. Yeah, you just don't know where you're going. It's a damn cold night. It's you, Avril Lavigne, in this bitch, right? I'm with you. Basically, you on the bridge and shit with your arms out, singing in the rain and shit with your fucking makeup running. Basically, I mean, it's almost like I told you, like Jennifer Love Hewitt and shit. And damn, I know what you did last summer when she finally just got mad at the little fisherman killer. And she was just like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Right in the middle of the woods. I feel like a kind of surrender, Divine Masculine. It's almost like you just break down in front of you remember in Boys, y'all stupid. They stupid for showing me that. You remember in Boys in the Hood and shit when Cuba Gooding went to Nia Long's house after they had like shot Ricky and shit. And then he came to her house and he was crying and that motherfucker started swinging in the air and shit. Like mad. Some of y'all who know the movie know exactly what scene I'm talking about. But they made fun of it and Don't Be a Menace where he started punching and knocking the kids out. But it's that type of feeling. It's like you just, I'm sorry to laugh, but that's the scene they showed me and it made me laugh because I always laughed at that scene. So it's just like, who the fuck are you? I mean, I know you frustrated, G, but who you swinging at? It was just such a cheesy scene. Anyway, It's almost like you have a nervous breakdown, but not really divine masculine. You really just, how you feel about yourself? You surrendering, dude. And there's some tree people making that happen, making you look at yourself and go and sweat that shit out in the lodge, right? Some people, you're around some good people for the next 7 days, divine masculine. You are putting yourself around good people. One of the 6 of Cups. Yeah, Nina's Blues. Nina Simone on top of this 6 of Cups. Yeah. It's a lonely journey, dude. I'm telling you, Avril Lavigne. It's a damn cold night. I feel real, I just keep hearing surrender, but y'all like divine masculine, the feeling that they're giving me is like, I'm in love. And I don't care who knows it. Like, it's that type of feeling, like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm getting that type of feeling. That's why Lady Gaga's surprised and shit. Like, who the fuck is Charlotte? Like, I don't even know what's going on here. Like, Charlotte is my divine masculine Gaga. Like, divine feminine Gaga, right? She's like, divine feminine, what the hell is going on? She totally confused. There's some bitch that's gonna be just totally confused. Like, you kept her totally in the dark, divine masculine. She knows, what do you want me to do? Beep Carlos. She don't know what the fuck going on, right? Tatiana, the first one, never gave a fuck about you, but we already established that alone. Look at her. She like, motherfucker, you deserve that bitch and that bitch deserve you, right? Get the fuck on. You're going to find out how Tatiana really feels about you. You're going to realize that whoever the other karmic is was just totally fucking clueless and just like a dizzy bitch, period, getting no fuck. She was. And you chose them over your divine feminine because the lovers is making a decision, especially with this Queen of Swords. Excuse me. So that's why you feel alone, because of the decisions you made, judication. You realizing you went into this damn lower world, your past. Now you realizing with the judication card, which relationships you kind of just took a big ass diarrhea on. Dude, speaking of diarrhea, right? That's crazy when I'm talking about how you feel about yourself. But look, I'm sure it's going to apply itself some kind of way. So let me tell this story and I'll see how this fits in, because it may not at all, but they just show me the sign. I'm walking my dog and shit through my little community, and there's a sign on one of the pools that says, if you have active diarrhea, please do not use the pool. Or if you have had active diarrhea within the past 14 days, right? I got 2 problems with this sign. 3. First problem is that there's a fucking sign, right? Talking about diarrhea right at the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's already like deterring me. I wasn't even getting in. I just happened to just read. I just read shit, you know? So I'm like, damn, ew, right? It's not on every pool. It's not on the one by my building. The second one is, damn, you got to tell motherfuckers don't get in the pool, right? With diarrhea. Like, damn, that's not just a commonly, like, common knowledge thing. Like, I've been shitting all day. Like, uncontrollable shit, too. I think I'll go get in the pool, though. Like, a public pool. Like, that's the second thing. The third thing is, like, nobody will ever be in that pool in Los Angeles. Everybody in Los Angeles has had diarrhea within the past 14 days. Real shit. We got too much cuisine down here and Uber and Postmates and shit. So I ain't never seen nobody in the pool. Y'all too strict. Everybody in LA done had diarrhea in the past 14 days. I'm trying to figure out what this story has to do with divine masculine. But it's almost like, I guess what they're why they showed me that sign about active diarrhea is that divine masculine was already like, had like a sickness, you know what I'm saying? And he decided to jump in a public pool, go out and date people, Lady Gaga, Tatiana, divine feminine, you know what I'm saying? And just have diarrhea all in the pool. You know what I'm saying? Just a big E. coli buffet and shit. Like, basically they making other motherfuckers swim in they shit, right? Everybody got sick though. At first it was cool. Divine Master, you thought it was funny to have diarrhea in the pool. I guess that's why they're telling me this. Till everybody got sick, right? Everybody in the pool got sick. Now there's nobody to go swimming with because everybody has swallowed your shit. I mean, for lack of a better term. That's basically why they're probably showing me this sign, is like how they want me to put these two together. But okay. But yeah, you would think like if divine masculine knew his life was kind of topsy-turvy, you know what I'm saying? AKA you knew you had diarrhea, right? So you shouldn't be going in the pool. AKA you knew you had like problems with committing and you like certain type of easy bitches and all that shit, but you got involved with divine feminine and you got involved with these Tatianas, meaning you knew you had diarrhea, yeah, right? But you still want to go swimming and shit, right? Even the same shit. Even the 14 days, right? Or if you've had diarrhea within the past 14 days, right? So you weren't even completely over divine feminine or over the karmic, whoever's which. You still had lingering diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? But you still was like, well, shit. I mean, it is water. Won't the chlorine kill it? Right? Thinking about yourself. Now you left with Nina's blues because the tree people told you, motherfucker, shit kills, right? Shit kills. You got these people swimming in shit? Like, no wonder you ain't got no friends, motherfucker. Right? That's how you feel about yourself. Like you had diarrhea in the pool. Moving on. That's how you feel about yourself. I hope that made sense, people. Anyway, they definitely gonna flag this. I done said diarrhea now, make that probably like 13 times. They don't like that shit. Ain't no Imodium ads and shit. They be like, she talks about diarrhea and Jesus and all kind of, they little shit, YouTube's little shit be going off. They always fuck my shit up. Like, how you talking about dick? And then I heard diarrhea, Jesus, motherfucker, save yourself, empowerment, right? Like, all them words don't even go together. Like, bitch in the convent, they do ski, though. They do, okay? All right. Divine masculine. How do you feel about divine feminine? I mean, it's pretty much all in here, G. I'm not surprised with this. Remember, this Lovers is out here. It is it still? No, it's not Gemini season still. Is it? I don't know. I feel like it's still lingering. I don't know. Ace of Swords. How you feel about divine feminine? Divine feminine, you could be an air sign, which is why I say here with this, you could definitely be a Gemini. That's why I say here with this Lovers and this Queen of Swords and shit, there is a divine masculine trying to come back and get with an air sign that could be possibly cutting out a water sign. G. But how you feel about divine feminine? She the fucking truth, right? Nothing but the. Five of Swords. So she see through all your bullshit. That's what I'm saying. She the truth and shit. Five of Swords and Ace of Swords. You met your match, divine masculine. This is somebody that you recognize as your equal. This is somebody who can play with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel about divine feminine. It's like, that's fucked up. Motherfuck me? No, motherfucker you, right? Is what I just heard. I don't know why, but that's how you feel about her. It's almost like, I guess it's like you tried to get one over on her, but it was like getting one over on yo. When you play, what does Prince say? When you play me, you play yourself, right? It's that type of thing. Like, you played yourself. Y'all are the same people. You finally realizing that now, divine masculine. That's how you feel about divine feminine. You or she could be a air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You met your match, dude, right? She could play with the best of them. They just showed me that movie, Illegal Tender, if y'all know what movie that is. Like, yeah. I can see that. Like, she was just smart. You know what I'm saying? You basically, how they're telling me divine masculine while they show me that movie is that you judged her divine feminine from the outside. Because when that movie, her son didn't know. He was wondering, like, Mom, how come we always got so much money? You ain't never worked. I go to the best schools, best colleges, and all this shit. He didn't know, number one, that his father was a drug dealer, right? Like a big time gangster, but she took all that drug money and was, what was she doing? She was putting it in the stocks and shit, like Apple and all this other shit their whole life. So the shit grew up. Now, you know, we got iPhones, but I mean, when that movie was out, we didn't, but Apple was on the come up. So basically they were saying because she invested her money in all them stocks and shit after dude got killed, they just ended up balling and shit. But he saw her as a fucking stay-at-home mom who baked cookies and shit, didn't do shit, right? He was kind of disrespectful to her because he was just looking at her like, you just a stay-at-home mom. And she like, motherfucker, I run these streets, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you thought. Like, I'm just smart with my shit. I ain't all out here with my shit like that. That's how you feel about divine feminine. You met your match, dude. Seven of Wands. You can't really beat her. Seven of Wands reversed, excuse me. You can't really beat her. You know what I'm saying? Why you would want to? I feel like for some reason, divine masculine, how you feel about her is like it was a competition or something where y'all are like, motherfucker, where you, motherfucking Usain Bolt and shit? Who the fuck, what is going on here? What's going on? Like, are y'all motherfuckers Olympic medalists? It feels real racy. And that's not racy like heart race, but like on your mark. Like, it feels real. That's what they're showing me, like somebody racing and shit. Like, it was, but what the fuck were you trying to win, divine masculine? Or was it just I don't know. Maybe it was your ego. Six of Wands is up here in your energy, right? For the next 7 days. So maybe you realize that shit don't really move divine feminine. She get no fucks, right? Her ego just as bad as yours, right? She thrusting her pelvis, talking about she the shit bitch and sitting on the throne and hair flicking shit in your face. That ain't nobody that get no fucks about your ego because her ego just as bad. And I'm not saying having an ego was bad, but when somebody can't match your gangster, it is bad because it's bringing a knife to a gunfight. So it's two guns. You realizing how you feel about divine feminine? She got a gun too at this gunfight. You got one and she got one. They like, damn, now you done talked about guns, diarrhea, right? I'm sure you done threw God up in there somewhere. Like, I know YouTube's little meter's just like, what the fuck? I figured out why the shit gets flagged, y'all. So it's not necessarily people. I mean, some of them are and shit, but I was led to some other shit to go read and go figure some shit out. And it's true. Actually, a nun sent me that too. I can't remember your name, but thank you so much. Whoever sent me that post. It was true. Anyway, she brought a gun to a gunfight just like you did. That's how you feel about divine feminine. Divine feminine, you could be a fire sign. If you're a fire sign, this motherfucker ashamed that you kind of loked up on them as far as like you kind of went on and did your thing. This fire sign, if you were dealing with one, this fire sign feels they're embarrassed right now. If you ain't heard from them and shit, that's why they ain't talking. They still trying to, that's a big pill to swallow for a fire sign. If it's a fire sign, sorry, don't talk about me like I'm not here. Sorry, Shelby. Divine masculine, if you are a fire sign, and your divine feminine has one-upped you in the confidence game, dude. And you are not liking that shit at all. That fire just, somebody took that, licked their forehead, their index finger and their thumb and went right on that candle and shit on that fire. Fire and desire. Right? Basically how you feel about her, she your match, dude. Mickey and Mallory Knox, yo. Mickey and Mallory Knox. Five of Swords. The crazy shit about it is like, she just like you. You just like her. That's the crazy shit. That's what you don't like about yourself. Or her. Is that y'all just alike. Same shit with divine feminine, G. How you feel about her? Five of Swords, Three of Wands. Yeah. It's almost like, I don't know why this still feels competitive. Because I always tell y'all sometimes with this Three of Wands, it always reminds me of like a general or somebody about to lead his troops in a battle. Like he's looking over the terrain and about to run them all down and shit. Like, and they're like, I see Mel Gibson in that movie. What was that shit? Was it The Last of the Mohicans? It was that one, but it's another one too. They're showing me like some movie with people, they always do with this card when it's this Five of Swords next to it. People running down a hill. Like, charge, right? You still feel real, or you were, shit, because with the Seven of Wands, motherfucker, there is no competition with divine feminine. But the only reason that she defeated you was because of this Six of Wands here. Because she kept fuck on, kept moving, and shit, started getting recognition and accolades and all kind of shit from the people in the background and shit. It wasn't about the models and the drinks with her. These were actual people who were complimenting her for her talents. You were watching her getting recognized for shit. That's all that was. So that's why you couldn't challenge it, because you throwing a bunch of bitches in her face was never going to move her. You know what I'm saying? But when her boss come up to her and be like, Jackie, you did a really good job. We're going to promote you. Yeah, she on Instagram chilling with her friends like a bitch just got promoted, right? Having a good ass time with her homegirls. Yeah, and then here we go with the homegirls. Let's just say this ain't Tatiana. This you, divine feminine. Yeah, right? That's how you defeated divine masculine, divine masculine. That's how you got defeated by divine feminine. But then when you go on Instagram and post a picture of you and Tatiana, divine feminine ain't impressed. That's why you get defeated, because it's like, you been flossing these little whack ass bitches in my face. Give no fucks. Like, they're still ugly. They're still whack. They still ain't doing shit. You still ain't doing shit. Your tactics to try to beat her divine masculine are very, they work on Tatiana and Lady Gaga. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? They work on them. They don't work on divine feminine. Now, had you bossed up and shit and moved and got a penthouse in New York and shit and married just a badass bitch, right? Because I always say you better upgrade. You know what I'm saying? If there's somebody better than divine feminine, she better be a badass bitch. Now, had you done all that, yeah, divine feminine this shit probably would have been a Seven of Wands upright. How you feel about her, and it would have been still a little fight going on. But you ain't no match for divine feminine, and you know it. Ace of Swords, G. Damn. I guess the fucking tree people told you that. Huh. I guess so. Divine masculine, divine feminine, you could be an air sign, fire sign here. Let's see here. One on the Ace of Swords. Despair. I told you, you know what, divine masculine, you really shouldn't feel that. Why is this a competition? Why is this let me ask on the side, hold on. Because I want to know. Why is divine masculine feel like he is in a competition with divine feminine? Because this is different from the normal reads. Ten of Cups. That don't make no motherfucking sense. Because you love her? What? Is that how you prove your love and shit? Like me, you, behind the school, bitch, I love you. Like, wait, what? Wait, what? Like, why are you pounding your fist like that if we're in love? Why is this a fight? Divine, why is this 3 o'clock high and shit, buddy? Huh? Why you acting all biff and shit towards you? You're real aggressive, divine masculine. And you still got defeated, though, but not like in a physical fight. So why you want to compete with their lovers? Because I don't know. Shit. It's almost like you're competing with her, but you want her to compete for you. So it's almost like you want to antagonize her in order to compete for you. So it's like, well, fuck, I got to get her to compete with me, right? Meaning divine masculine has to get divine feminine to compete with him so she can see that she has to compete with Tatiana. Like, this is dumb as fuck, divine masculine. So you challenging So you challenging somebody so they can go and challenge your other people and shit. It's like you are an instigator. You the motherfucker in school and shit where you about to fight somebody and somebody push you into that person so you can start fighting. You that motherfucker, divine masculine. But everybody know you started the fight. You the real punk. You know what I'm saying? 7 of Wands. Reversed. Despair, Ace of Swords. Damn, that's how you feel about her, G? Okay. Well, she probably whooped that ass because you still feel defeated. So she whooped the person ass that you pushed her into and you got called out. Like I said, you met your match. One on the 7 of Wands. Reversed. Optimist, go. Poverty. Like I said, you lose. I mean, no disrespect. I'm talking to you, Shelby. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about me like I'm not here. My colors are blush and bashful. Right? I love Still Magnolias. I don't know why they keep showing me that movie, but they do. So that'll probably come into play somewhere. I don't know. But how you feel about divine feminine? Defeated, left out in the cold. She beat you at your own game, G. And it wasn't even a game to be played. It wasn't. She had God on her side. Basically, that's what I'm saying. When she got the promotion or got the new house or went back to school or graduated from college or whatever it was, found new love, whatever it was genuine and sincere. She wasn't throwing it in your face. That's why you got defeated. She don't even know. She don't even know that you feel defeated because you ain't said shit to her. Ain't no real swords out here. It's the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Motherfuckers ain't talking. But now we know why. Because it's a competition. Everything is a competition with you. On top of the 5 of Swords, 3 of Wands, how you feel about divine feminine is John Lennon. But I can't take a knee because I'm wearing all white. Motherfucker that won't say baby Jessica, right? And then Neil Simon, Mr. Holland's Opus, right? Richard Dreyfuss. Fucking boring as fuck. That's my boring as fuck card. It's like because you knew so much, I feel like, you know what I mean? Because you wanted to go between Tatiana, Lady Gaga, and Divine Feminine. You couldn't take a knee because you wearing all white. It was all about, it's all about me, 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 me. You was Maya in this bitch. Basically, whose drawers are these? You know I wear a size 4. Right? That's what they all saying. Whose drawers are these? You know I wear a size 4. Divine Feminine. I mean, this you, Divine Feminine, Freddie Mercury, but you don't look like this, G, but this you. Right? Everybody like, who draws are these? You know I wear a size 4. And if you say that you've been faithful, faithful, who was at your back door? Oh. Right? 5 of Pentacles. You ain't got no money. I should have left you long ago. Oh. This is all Maya shit. And you sure can't stroke it no more. So I'll be sleeping all alone. If you know what I mean. Right? Divine Feminine. I'm moving on. 6 of Wands. That's exactly. If we could sum that shit up in a motherfucking song, that's what the fuck just happened. That's how you feel about her. Like, she done wondering about who draws and which bitch and what's going on. She moving on. You feel defeated. That's how you feel about Divine Feminine. Like, she defeated you. Damn. 1 on the 7 of Wands reversing the poverty. That was my shit. Yeah, distant lover. Boop. Marvin Gaye on top of that 7 of Wands reversing that poverty card. Shit. I mean, after you win a battle or a fight, who's standing around and just... But they say the killer always returns to the crime scene. But not Divine Feminine because she too fucking busy. Distant lover. Lover. She a distant lover. That's how you feel about her. She gone. Yep. Wow. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see how you think. Well, shit. Let's see. For this group. Because this is a different group. Let's see how you think Divine Feminine feels about you, Divine Masculine. 2 came out. Look. La, la, la. Right? What do I do today? Massage, mud bath, right? Tea and crumpets with my friends. Go to a cooking class? I don't know. There's so much to do. Full 7 of Pentacles. That's how you think she feel about you. Like, I stopped thinking about this shit long time ago. Right? You still an afterthought, though, divine masculine. That's how you think she feels about you. You ain't completely gone. The seeds have been sown. 7 of Pentacles. But that's it. Remember, we talked about weeds and tulips. She didn't wait around to see what the fuck was growing because it looked like motherfucking weeds. You know what I'm saying? Looked like it from the back, and I ain't got time to re-pull all that shit out. So right now, I ain't gonna think about it. How you think she feel about you? She ain't really concerned about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Divine feminine, divine masculine could be an earth sign or a Leo. Yeah, she's restricting herself from thinking about it, putting any more energy, sowing any more seeds. This is how you think she feels about you, G. Like she's moving on. Oh, right now she Maya. I told you met your match. Maya versus Maya. Shit. Basically, Maya versus Maya. That's what's going on here. Damn. Divine feminine, you could be a Leo as well or an earth sign. One on the fool. 2 came out. Ace of Cups with the 5 of Wands. You know how many motherfuckers are on my dick? This how you think divine feminine feels about you. It's almost like you did it. You know what I'm saying, divine masculine? This is how you think she feels about you. You went out looking for her, looking panub in all the wrong places. Looking panub, right? With the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Cups, right? So I stopped investing in that shit and just stopped thinking about it. Now I'm going out, right? Looking panub, right? I ain't necessarily looking in all the wrong places, but I'm going out looking panub. Right? I got a bunch of suitors and shit, and they all trying to offer me some shit. I really don't want to fuck with them neither because my hopes were with you, divine masculine, right? They were with you. So I really ain't fucking with you or them and shit, right? That's just side note, divine feminine. Divine masculine don't know that. How divine masculine thinks you feel about him is like he probably out there still like doing foolish shit, fucking around with bitches and shit. That's why you don't really fuck with him and shit. Divine masculine thinks that you think that he hasn't grown up or, you know what I'm saying? But he talking to tree people, y'all. And he went to the lower world, the past, and he going to the lodge. So that's how I know y'all haven't been talking because he's still divine. Sorry, Shelby. Sorry, you are here, aren't you? Divine masculine, you think that divine feminine still thinks that you out there doing little fuck shit, but that's because you ain't talked to her, but you in the sweat lodge right now. So that's how I know y'all haven't been talking. Because she don't know. She still think you on that bullshit, basically. So that's why she don't want to think about you. You know this. Hermit card. Yeah, that's why she don't fuck with you. I ain't gonna call your name, so I probably already have, but I won't sing the Big Sean song. You probably don't need that right now. You probably need a little bit of encouragement, G. I mean, shit, you are hugging trees and shit. 7 of Pentacles, strength card with the Hermit. She just, this is how you think she feels about you. She don't fuck with you, though. She doesn't. She does have a perception about you, like you out there still doing fuck shit. I mean, at least that's what you think, this is what you think she feels like, which lets me know that you were doing fuck shit and you recognize that shit in yourself. Ace of Swords with the despair card, right? Or else, why would you think she thinks this shit if you haven't recognized it? That's what I'm saying, divine feminine side note. This motherfucker know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They just are bad communicators, this group right here. Divine masculine, divine feminine, you could be a Virgo, Leo, water sign, fire sign, earth sign here. How you think divine feminine feels about you? Divine masculine. Community card. Yeah, you just sticking your wang wang in everybody. Probably. I'm not saying this is true, divine masculine, but how you think divine feminine feels about you? You out there putting that wang wang up in everybody, right? Basically, it was Lisa, Tisha, Lawanda, Tawanda, right? You on that DMX shit. Basically, you just going out there just frivolously and shit, just bang, 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 bang. Papa was a Rolling Stone ass shit. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but that's how you think divine feminine feels about you. But that's the behavior you've shown in the past, G. So I can't really be surprised. I mean, you ain't surprised, so why the fuck would we? 7 of Pentacles, strength, Hermit. Courtship card, right? So she chooses not to have any type of relationship with you. This is how you think she feels about you. Because remember, my courtship card is not necessarily a relationship. This is friendship, platonic, business, whatever the fuck. It's real. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like she don't want to have no type of relationship with you. Nothing. Like, I don't even want to go on a fucking cruise ship with your motherfucking ass. Any type of ship. You know what I'm saying? None. With your ass. This is how you think she feels about you. With the Hermit and the strength card, like, restricting all that shit. Like, I feel like how you think she feels about you. You know she still has love. This 7 of Pentacles, even though it's Pentacles, it still feels like, How you think she feels about you? She still has love for you, but she's not investing or putting anything else into this relationship. When you are out there fucking sticking your dick in everybody else, investing in in the community, dude. You put, I mean, in the community. How many people is this already? This 8 motherfuckers, divine masculine, 5 of wands, and the community. G, like damn, it ain't enough sperm to go around in the community. Like shit. I mean, that's how you think she feel about you. Like you just skeet, roll like an 18-wheeler, right? Till the sweat run down my balls, right? Basically, you just hitting bitches till the sweat drip down your balls, Lil John. Like you just out there being a nasty motherfucker. I don't feel like you out there doing that, but that's how you think divine feminine feels about you. Like she just took, that's what I'm saying, your mind running wild, divine masculine. I mean, maybe for some, this is true. Maybe some divine feminines do feel like this is what you're doing, but the shit that I'm seeing is like hella extreme, which lets me know you was a dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you're doing this shit now, but you know, she, basically how you think she feels about you, you capable of anything, basically. Yeah, Prince. You capable of anything. You know, Prince was like over sexual sometimes. Like, that's what I'm hearing. What's that song? Insatiable's my name when it comes to you. Right? Hella sexual song. I love that damn song too. Insatiable. That's what's on here. You got an insatiable appetite. That's why you like to stick your wang wang in Tisha, Lisa, Luanda, Tawanda. You have an insatiable appetite. You know what I'm saying? Like you're never satisfied. That's how you think divine feminine feels about you. Material world. On top of the 7 of Pentacles, strength card, hermit, courtship. It's just all about material shit, and she can't really invest in that. That's why she doesn't want any type of relationship, friendship, business, nothing with you. This is how you think she feels about you. Because you kind of shallow, dude. You just are all into material things, right? At least that's what you showed her in the past. So that's why you think she still feels that way about you. Motherfucker may. Shit. She just might. Okay? All right now. Moving on. Divine masculine. What you need to be aware of for the next 7 days. Queen of Wands. Uh-oh. That one fell on the floor. It was the 4 of Cups. So motherfuckers offering you some shit. They just showed me the witch trying to show the damn Snow White the damn apple. Because whoever it is enticing. Be aware of someone being enticed for the next 7 days. This Queen of Wands. Yeah, Hierophant reverse. Be aware going back to your hoish ass ways, man. You just left Lady Gaga and fucking Tatiana. Be aware. Especially engaging with bitches that you have no... So basically, let's say divine masculine, you left Lady Gaga and Tatiana. You try to get back with divine feminine. She like, hell no, get the fuck off my porch, right? Before I fucking spray your ass with something, right? You like, fuck, okay. That relationship didn't work out. Don't let that get you to the point, like all this defeat that you're taking, divine masculine, get you to the point where you just kind of give the fuck up and then just start going back to your old ways, fucking little rat bitches that you have no intentions of solidifying any type of relationship with. I feel like this is you rebounding, going like to find like rebound people. Be aware of going to find rebounds, divine masculine, for the next 7 days, right? That rebound could be a fire sign or a Taurus. You could be as well. Yeah, 4 of Cups. You don't even like that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like be aware doing the same shit you was doing before, G. Like trying to like just fill up your damn... I just see like a trophy case or some shit, like with medals or little heads in it or some shit, little voodoo heads or something. It's like another notch under my belt. It's almost like be careful of going back to that. Because you're not getting your way. It's almost like you're like, fuck, I left Tatiana, right? I left Tatiana and damn Lady Gaga thinking I was going to get my divine feminine back, even though you knew there wasn't a chance. But it's almost like, let's say in divine feminine doesn't take you back. It's almost like you just decide like, oh, well, fuck it. I might as well go back to my old ways. 3 of Cups at the bottom and shit. Fuck this It's almost like you just give up. For the divine feminines, where this divine masculine doesn't come back to you yet and you haven't turned him down, it's almost like divine masculine, be aware of like counting yourself out before you even fucking get to the door. You know what I'm saying? You like that motherfucker with them droopy ass daisies and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they showing me. Like, just somebody that's like, she won't like me. I'm a nerd, right? You got tape in the middle of your glasses, like this type shit. Like, be aware of how you see yourself for the next 7 days. as being defeated and already just counted the fuck out. Like, they won't want me. Divine masculine, if you are a Taurus, you are worried, or, well, yeah. If you're a Taurus, you're worried that a fire sign don't want your ass. Or if you're a fire sign, divine masculine, a Taurus has left your ass and told you, get the fuck on. I don't fuck with you on some side shit. That would specifically go for you for going back to like your rebound bitches, whoever resonates with that. Just generally though, divine masculine, be aware of just like already counting yourself out, G, before you even get there and shit. You know what I'm saying? You act like you wore fucking high heels to the race. Motherfucker, you got on tennis shoes too. You can run. You look like they never sent me the memo. Right? You ain't running in fucking clogs and shit. You got on tennis shoes too. You got on sneakers. So you can still run this race. Yeah, you may lose, but run. You know what I'm saying? Run, Queen of Wands. Be aware of not running, divine masculine. I was running. Be aware of not running, divine masculine, for the next 7 days. 4 of Swords fell out on the floor, so I ain't going to take it. But that would have been 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Be aware of just like saying, fuck it, G. Just like, oh my God, you just give up and just open up the Haagen-Dazs and just be like, I don't give a fuck, okay? I just want a nap, a burrito, some ice cream, and turn my phone off. That's what I'm hearing right now. Like, it's real defeated, divine masculine, but you haven't done anything to feel defeated. It's just you're counting yourself out. So it's almost like you're staying in your past lower world and refusing to go on the lines to sweat that shit out. So these are for the ones that are, so be aware of just talking to the tree people, go into the lower world to figure out, you know what I'm saying, like why you are the way you are, why you do what you do, and then not releasing that shit in the sweat lodge, G. Be aware of just holding it in and not releasing it. 2 of Pentacles. Be aware of this shit. 2 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups, Hierophant reverse, Queen of Wands. It's almost like you questioning, will you win? Like I said, be aware already feeling defeated. Like, well, what if I go and she slams the door in my face? Motherfucker didn't stand back. Don't get so close to the motherfucker. But yes, it's a possibility. Yes. And, you know what I'm saying? And you can't worry about what might happen, divine masculine. You gonna win some, you gonna lose some, baby. You just are. That's just what it is. That's just what a T.I. is. What on this Hierophant reverse? Two of Swords. Yeah, just be aware of just like going numb and dumb on some shit. Go stupid, go dumb, dumb. Go stupid, go dumb, dumb. Right? Be aware of just going dumb on some shit because I feel like, honestly, divine masculine, what I'm really picking up is like some of y'all are like in for there's some divine feminines that are going to turn y'all down, divine masculine, on some real shit. Even if y'all ain't watching this, maybe this is for you, divine feminine, side note, that y'all already know you're going to turn your divine masculine down. So if this sounds like your divine masculine, he already knows this shit. So if you ain't heard from him and you're like, he don't give a fuck and all this shit, if this resonates, he does give a fuck and he knows you may turn him down. 2 of Pentacles, like it's a big fucking probability that she may pepper spray me. So I don't know. Like, I don't even want to go over there and like go do. Divine masculine, be aware of counting yourself out or just punking out from a fight and shit just because you think you may get beat up. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Okay? Be aware of that. Because it's almost like you can dish it, but you can't take it. Because this is the same thing. You know what I mean? Divine feminine fought for you and you basically told her to get the fuck on. So she did. You know what I'm saying? She lost that fight. You chose Tatiana and Lady Gaga. And she's still alive, right? And she's still alive. In fact, she's better. So, I mean, this may just make you better. You make me better. You know what I'm saying? It just may make you better, my G. 10 of Swords reverse came out on top of this 2 of Pentacles. But it fell on the floor and we put it back. Let me stop talking because the motherfuckers just be flying out. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. One more time. I think I used to be a casino dealer in my past life. Wheel of Fortune with the 2 of Pentacles. What you need to be aware of is questioning where stuff is going to go. Motherfucker, just go. You're like one of the motherfuckers that be like, where are we going? Like when you ask somebody to ride with you. Where are we going? Well, why are you going this way? Well, if I was driving, but that's the point, motherfucker, you ain't driving. So shut the fuck up. Or you could have said you didn't want to ride. You know what I'm saying? So divine masculine, it's almost like you made all these conscious decisions, right? To get rid of Tatiana, Lady Gaga, talk to the tree people, right? Reconnect with your family and shit, get some good advice and all that. And now that it comes time to apply it, now you question it. 2 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune for the next 7 days. Be aware of questioning it. What the fuck you gonna talk to the tree people for? You know what I'm saying? If you were like, it's almost like it's game time and now you got the white phone. You know what I'm saying? I got like a nervous feeling in my gut right now while I'm talking. So it's almost like a boxer who's been trained like by the best, but this your first match, and now you got bubble guts, bubble guts, basically. But this almost like the fighter just be like, I got a shit, right? Don't get in the pool with active diarrhea, right? In this case, Divine Masculine, you need to get up in this ring, diarrhea or not. Just shit on the mat and keep swinging, motherfucker. It's almost like shit, you just gonna be the shitty boxer, but you boxed with your shitty ass, right? Oh, well, maybe he'll slip in the shit. You know what I'm saying? You never know how God works. Shit be happening. Right? But it's almost like be aware of not believing in God. Hierophant reverse with the Two of Swords. Not necessarily, I take that back. Not that you don't believe in God, but be aware of not believing what God can do for the next 7 days. Be aware of doubting him, right? Already thinking God's not going to do that. I've done so much bad stuff. I've done this. I've done that. Why would he do this for me? Why would I? It's almost like you coming down on yourself. Like I said, you take defeat. But it's only because you met Divine Feminine, right? Your match and shit. And she kind of showed your ass up. But it was God that did it for her. It wasn't like I said. She didn't do it like intentionally to get at you. It was just she surrendered to the process. So her Hierophant would have been upright. You surrender to the process, then you'll realize it really ain't no fight. He'll do the same thing for you that he did for us, G. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But just surrender. It still look like be aware of not surrendering. 4 of Cups. Like you get halfway through and then you just be like, well, 2 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Put one on there. Privileged lady. Yeah, you're like, what if she slammed the door in my face? Well, motherfucker, don't stand so close, right? Get your nose out the motherfucking threshold then. Shit. Damn common sense to tell you she could. Trespassers will be shot. You ain't talked to her. You done pick other people over her, and you just come back like, yeah, you are right to feel this way, Divine Masculine. You got every right to be nervous. But like I always say, what is bravery without fear? You know what I'm saying? You can't even prove that you brave unless you were scared. Like, yeah, that was brave as fuck, because if it was me, fill in the blank, that's what makes you brave, because you're doing things that other people would be scared to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you brave. So yeah, she may slam the door in your face. Motherfucker, just don't stand so close. Shit. And take that that breath of fresh air that come with that door swing, right? Let your hair blow back, like, woo, right? Mufasa. Right? Shake that shit off and head back to the car, big homie. Great fortune on top of this Hierophant reverse and the 2 of Swords. This is what you need to be aware of. That's why I said, doing all that work, talking to tree people, went to your past, you know what I'm saying? Went to, and not going to the lodge. It's like you did all that work, great fortune to stop right there, 2 of Swords, and not commit to the whole process. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Just giving up, my G. Be aware. One on this Queen of Wands here. Yeah. And being enticed by people. Period. Joan Baez. So it's almost like be aware of things being sent to distract you, Divine Masculine, to get you off course. Because I feel like it's going to be some little bad bitches coming to holler at you. New Tatianas and new Lady Gagas and shit, right? But you already know better than all this. You just cleaned out your whole closet, right? To get new clothes. And that's like somebody bringing you a whole bunch of hand-me-downs again. And you're like, oh, thank you. You shouldn't have. And you happy to take them and shit. Because it's easier than going to go buy some new clothes or going to go fight for like some new clothes or actually spend some money, using this as an example, to get new clothes, aka Divine Feminine or whatever it is that you want to go out and get for yourself. Stop taking be aware of taking secondhand shit, Divine Masculine, because it's easier for the next 7 days. One on Privileged Lady, Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Pentacles, because this is Divine Feminine right here. So you really are worried that this shit ain't gonna work. So that's why you get sidetracked by these other hoes, because they easier and they take your mind off of you possibly not getting Divine Feminine. But you the only one losing, G. Yeah, Neanderthal face. Neil Young with Patti Smith. I don't let my period stop my day, right? She pop in the tampon, bloop, right? Hop on the Harley. And there you got Neanderthal face. Be aware of this shit of like not taking life by the horns, grabbing the bull by the horns. It's almost like you don't let your period stop your day. I told you they're going to be throwing distractions. Going to be some little bad bitches, little more Tatianas coming to try to stop you from getting on the Harley. You know what I'm saying? Handling your business. That's why this Hierophant is reversed. Be aware of this shit for the next 7 days. Letting your animal instinct, your little pink thing pop out like my little pit bull, right? When this little weenie pop out. Be aware of turning into that motherfucker for the next 7 days. Divine Masculine, you could be a Taurus, fire sign, earth sign, water sign here, okay? Moving on. Outcome for the next 7 days. 8 of Cups. All right now. Maybe you reject them old whack-ass broads. Maybe you don't fall for the okie doke, brother. Eight of Cups. You could be a water sign. Outcome for divine masculine for the next 7 days. Temperance card. Hell yeah, your damn spirit guy step in. Like, if I have to be the spiritual condom here, the spiritual cock blocker, then I will. Like, no. We did not go through all of that trouble, young man. Right? We did not. Right? To have you be all just go dumb on us, right? And forget everything that God has taught you and all the awakening. Because I feel like this is awakening right here. This whole process. We're not going to allow you to just fuck that up. So follow us, please. Please, right? I feel like this damn temperance card got a ruler. I know these are cups, but it's almost like that teacher that slaps the ruler in their hand, like for the class to pay attention. That's what I'm feeling. This is the outcome. Somebody step in, divine masculine. Honestly, not to be rude, but I feel like your spirit guides are like, I don't trust this motherfucker yet, God, and I am tired of doing this lesson over, right? Your spirit guide got one of them damn leashes on you, like them parents with them babies and shit in the mall. Your spirit guide got you on a little kid leash and shit. Yank your motherfucking ass back. Get your ass over here, motherfucker. I said, right? That type shit. You could be a Sagittarius or a water sign, divine masculine. Yeah, your spirit guides are not about to let you fuck up their task again. Like, I have been trying to move on to the next motherfucker for like 8 months now, Lord. 8 months. Like, I really would like just, can I switch with Barbara? Barbara, you know what I'm saying? Like, she get all the cool people. They catch on real quick. God's like, no, you are in charge of divine masculine. Put the little doggy leash on them and keep it moving, man. This your job. Whoever your spirit guide is, divine masculine, they frustrated. They frustrated as hell. They rest to go now. Chariot card. This is the outcome. They pull you out of this shit. I really feel like this is not even you. This is the tree people and shit. These are the tree people, your ancestors is what I feel like is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that with tree people, which is probably why I was saying about counting the rings, like hundreds and thousands of years old. Trees are, that's how you count their age. I feel like your ancestors and shit are like, I think the fuck not. Right? You ain't gonna hold my last name and stay on this fuck shit. We'd have come too far. No. I feel like you left these people, but I feel like you're actually being pulled on the damn kitty leash like a motherfucker at the mall that don't listen to their mama. She can't keep up with them. Yeah, they got you on that little yank that motherfucker. Basically, you could be a Cancer. You basically pulled through this though, divine masculine. 9 of Wands, fighting and screaming though. So, like, they yanking the little kitty leash and shit, and you one of them kids screaming and crying in the motherfucking mall, where us, you know what I'm saying? Well, when I say us as black people, like, my mama would have beat my motherfucking ass. Like, she just would have beat my ass. My mama didn't even have to put no leash on me. My mom just had to look at me and be like, let me beat that ass. Look at me, Nun. Do that shit again, let me beat that ass. Maybe I had an invisible leash on. I don't know. But you are that person that everybody looks at in the store and shit, kicking and screaming, that one kid where you be like, damn, beat that little kid's ass. He need a good ass whooping. Real shit. I don't know how y'all feel about discipline, but like I said, I came from a black family. So I don't know, we all grew up different. But that's what this is reminding me of. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying, somebody had to come in and step in and shit, because there's a possibility you were looking back, considering, like I said, rebound bitches, going back. You know what I'm saying, running away from your mom in the store where she got to fucking go to the manager and they were like, baby divine masculine, your mom is looking for you. Please meet her by the lactate bras, right? The lactation bra section. Please meet her by the the lactation bra section. It's that type shit. It's almost like somebody believes in you. In the upper room, right? In the upper realms and shit, the 5D, somebody is like really protecting you, divine masculine, fighting for you. So you do get out of this. There they go again, judgment at the bottom of the deck, right? You get out of this, divine masculine. One on your spirit guide. King of Wands. Yeah, just straight dragged your ass. Like, put that wee-wee back in your pants, son. Right? Put that wee-wee back in your pants. Basically, I'm getting like, I keep hearing spiritual cock block, divine masculine. That's the outcome for the next 7 days. They're not going to allow you to repeat the same cycle. I've been here before. Right? Tina Marie. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah. What is that song? I've been here before. What's that song? Is it Deja Vu? No. Is it Deja Vu? I'm young and I'm old. I'm rich and I'm poor. What's the rest of that song? Oh, yeah, it is Deja Vu. It is. I hear it. That is. It's Deja Vu. They ain't about to let you repeat that shit. That's why, hey, Tina. She like, girl, yeah, that's the song. I know. I heard you loud and clear, girl. Thank you. Mature Man came out. That's why. You come too far, divine masculine. You come too far. You fought to be this person, whether you realize it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like divine masculine, what's going on with you is like, you don't realize you've been on this journey. You were so worried about this journey and worried if you were going to lose, like considering yourself defeated and all that shit. But you already on the battlefield, my G. You already in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So the next 7 days, seem like you and divine feminine going through some old, but it looked like, honestly, divine masculine, not to be rude, it looked like you got more spiritual help. Spiritual crutches is what I'm hearing, not help. Sorry, y'all. They said spiritual crutches than the divine feminine. Maybe because the divine feminine woke first, and so she's a little bit stronger and more confident on her path. But shit, I mean, you got like the Chariot, and the Temperance card with the mature man here, which I was saying ancestors treat people right, fighting for you. G, 9 of Wands and shit to make sure that you pull out of this shit. Remember, you had Judgment at the bottom of the deck too. It's almost like you got people looking after you and shit. You got people in high places like Jesus' niece. 1 on the 8 of Cups. Yeah, concern. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers, look, you got people, I feel like, on earth and up above, right, worried about you, divine masculine. There is, what they're telling me right now is how you are in this life affects all the generations after you. So if they were to like not steer you back the other way, this is gonna fuck up your kids, they kids, and all this other shit. There's something with the way this is supposed to go, right? It's almost like your grandfather or your great grandfather or great is like, you know what I'm saying? Had I known what I know now, divine masculine, I would not have, you know what I'm saying, done half the shit I did. It's almost like it's left up to you, divine masculine is what I'm hearing, to break this cycle, this lifetime. That's why your divine, I mean, your divine guides, but yeah, your spirit guides, God, all of them are like taking extra special precaution with you. You like one of them babies where we got to pad the crib all the way around because you keep banging your head on the side and shit. But you a special little cute little baby and shit. So it's like, I guess we just got to pad the fucking crib. I don't know why the baby keep banging his head, but he do. Right? We concerned, you know? This the outcome. You get out though. Shit. You ain't got no soft spots on your head, baby. 1 on the Chariot card. Yeah, Hank Williams' face. So that's why I said you don't even know that it's them pulling you through, your spirit guides and God and everybody. But this is like them. You know what I'm saying? They're looking like, watch him think he did this shit on his own. Hank Williams' face is like Sly, like he knows some shit you don't. It's almost like you feel like, yes, I am better. I am a mature man. I successfully walked away from these karmics. Everybody's spirit guides led them. I'm not saying that divine masculine, like we divine feminine spirit guides didn't lead them. But I'm saying eventually divine feminine spirit guides have taken the training wheels off. They still are running alongside the bike with divine feminine, but they ain't holding the back seat and shit and ain't no training wheels. They still holding the back of your seat of your bike. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your training wheels are coming off, but you riding on the grass. You know what I'm saying? They had to still make you ride on the grass to make sure you don't scuff up and fuck up shit. You still gotta learn how to ride your bike, my G. That's all. And they gonna make sure you ride this damn bike. You ain't gonna be embarrassing your ancestors be the only non-bike riding masculine in the family and shit. Like, hell no. I'm on the 8 of Cups. Yep, I just heard, we're going riding on the freeway. Right, with this Aretha Franklin 8 of Cups and concern. Yeah, you being because she said, we going riding. And this somebody by theyself, 8 of Cups. So who the fuck is we? I'm telling you, it's your spirit guide. They like, this like a motherfucker coming to pull you out the dope house, divine masculine. That's how your spirit guide is. They grabbed you by the ear and pulled you out the dope house. Basically to make sure you don't go back the way that you are. So basically, divine masculine, the outcome for the next 7 days, you divinely protected, G. I feel like unbeknownst to you, you feel like you're really making all these moves by yourself. So I feel like that's why you got to go into the lodge, right? To sweat that shit out. That's more ego and like pride to think that you're doing all this on your own, right? To think that you are still, but once you sweat all that out, because I feel like you already got some inkling because you already talked to the tree people, right? So you already know that. So it's almost like you are considering, that's why I said rebound bitches, or you'll be enticed and shit to go back into your lower world and shit. But you got to sweat that shit out. Just sweat it out. And I feel like your spirit guides gonna make sure you sweat that shit out, right? They got you in a belly buster. They got you drinking flat tummy tea. Like, no motherfucker, you gonna sweat this shit out, right? All this shit. You gonna lose all this damn love handle shit. All this codependent shit, basically. All right, divine masculine parishioners and visitors, right? That's been your reading for the next 7 days. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single divine masculine. Give no fit nuts. Still, thank you for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. All right, info for private readings will be below the video. I will talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.